New at 6, another lawsuit is filed against Jamie Speaks. He's the Greenwood man accused of sexually assaulting 2 children at Miss Tina's daycare 15 years ago.
5 News reporter Kayla Davis talked with the attorney for the plaintiffs and joins us now with the details on this case. Kayla.
Guys, I spoke with attorney John Gillespie today, the lawyer representing Jane Doe and now Janet Doe. 19-year-old Janet Doe filed a civil lawsuit against Miss Tina's preschool and Mr. Jamie Speaks. Speaks is accused of molesting Janet Doe from the age of 2 until she was 5. The accuser has filed a civil lawsuit against the daycare, claiming they allowed a convicted sex offender to be alone with children unattended.
You know, we're talking 3, 4, 5 years old. The worst of the worst. True nightmare scenario.
Jamie Speaks is a convicted child molester and registered sex offender. According to 2 lawsuits filed, the owner of Miss Tina's Preschool Incorporated in Greenwood allowed Speaks to be alone with children at the daycare, despite knowing about his criminal history. According to state records, the owner of Miss Tina's Preschool Incorporated now operates Preschool Extraordinaire in Greenwood. Attorney John Gillespie says years of confusion for Janet Doe was solved when she saw the first report on Speaks on the news.
When the first case is filed and it's reported in the news and Jamie Speaks' picture is put out there, it clicks into place. You know, she knew it was Miss Wanda's husband all along.
Speaks' wife, Wanda Speaks, worked at Miss Tina's according to the complaint and would bring him to work with her. While the first lawsuit claims Speaks volunteered at the school and allegedly took children to the bathroom unsupervised, the second states Speaks would bring 2 or 3 children, including Janet Doe, to the movie room.
He normalized it by making it seem like a game.
Gillespie is representing both unnamed victims. He says Jamie Speaks forced Janet Doe to inappropriately touch him in that movie room for years.
We've been in contact with the Department of Health Services to get the rosters of classes, previous classes, to potentially locate some witnesses that might have seen something or heard something.
Greenwood Police Chief Brad Hobbs says the department has interviewed Janet Doe and will continue to investigate the allegations in a separate criminal case.
Just know that we're doing the best we can. We're going to investigate it as thoroughly as we can.
I reached out to both Jamie Speaks and the owner of the preschool, Tina Skaggs, for comment, with no response from either of them. The Greenwood Police Department tells me they have been investigating these allegations since May and plan to turn their findings over to the prosecuting attorney. Kayla Davis, 5 News.